2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the Sacramento Kings. And guys, for the Kings, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And here we are, opening night of the new NBA season. Every club at this point can be optimistic. Some teams just looking to make the playoffs, others with much higher aspirations, Kenny.
Yeah, well, some people would say that you can start with a clean slate. But then certain people are saying we're building off of last year. So this is a continuation. But whatever happened last year to some of those teams who didn't reach their goals, they just can wash it out and start. But there are certain teams saying, yes, we are who we were last year, and watch who we are this year.
You want to come out the gate strong. Ernie, I think we're in for an exciting year. And it was a pleasure seeing you in San Tropez on our vacation.
Yes.
That's a nice aqua machine you got.
It was very surprising to see you there, big fella, too.
I was
not memorable. Invited.
How'd you like my bathing suit, Ernie?
Well, let's get it to Kevin Harlan.
One of just the many signs that let you know just where you are in California. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Los Angeles Clippers can deliver the goods here at home. First opportunity here in their inaugural game of the season to go up against Sacramento. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way, and you could say the same for tonight's game.
Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. They've got Nowitzki. Richmond is out there with Porter. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Worthy in at the small forward.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Nowitzki for 3, and that one's good. Nowitzki's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
Coach told me that defensively, he's not even sure how you contain Dirk Nowitzki offensively. He said he really has an unstoppable shot with that turnaround. I don't know how you stop it, but we're going to try. Guys, it always helps to have those athletic, rangy defenders who can at least get a hand in his face. We'll see what matchup they go with defensively.
Thanks, Doris.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reed. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Porter against Anthony. Back to Richmond for 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
And here are the Clippers now. It's a 3-point game. Rodman with a screen on Worthy. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Kings. Porter with it. Isaiah Thomas covering. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Sacramento on defense. Dishes it to Reed. Richmond against Jordan. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Feeds it to Richmond. Six to shoot. Unloads from 13. No luck. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Jordan dishes to Thomas. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Here's Jordan. Can't hit from the elbow.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Porter kicks it over to Worthy. Passes it to Porter. Drummond a screen. Drummond sets the screen for Porter. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. The Clippers trail. Here's Anthony.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Clippers with the ball. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
For Sacramento, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the night here. A free throw drops for Dirk Nowitzki. Richmond the pass to Porter. They get it back. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Thomas dishes to Jordan. Reed a screen. Here's Anthony. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Richmond. Pass to Nowitzki. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Major defensive lapse right there. And he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Here's Reed. The pass to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Floats one up.
Sacramento foul. Terry Porter. That's his first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Isaiah Thomas. 2 shots.
That's good from Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. The Kings trail by 4. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Porter kicks to Nowitzki. Six to shoot. Pass to Drummond. From 15 feet away, and once again off the mark by Sacramento. Anthony with it, and Worthy picks him up defensively. Anthony kicks to Thomas. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Worthy defending, and the dunk by Reed.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Richmond with the bucket. Clippers leading by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Nowitzki gets a wide-open look. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Anthony, the pass to Thomas. Drummond working against Reed. Reed a screen. Rodman with a screen on Worthy. Shot clock at 6. Can't cash in from the high post. For Sacramento, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Porter against Rodman. The second chance effort. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. For the Clippers, Ilgauskas comes in for Reed. And Zach Randolph is subbed in for Dennis Rodman. Mutombo is checked in for Sacramento. Van Exel comes in for Worthy. He's off on the second. The Clippers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Ilgauskas dishes to Jordan. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Van Exel kicks to Mutombo. Tries from 10. Sacramento again missing. The Clippers shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. Anthony down low. He's covered by Richmond. Shot's good by Anthony.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. It's good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Then for the Kings, Powell, he's checked in for Richmond. And it's Elfrid Payton in for Terry Porter. Sacramento's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Inside. And the basket by Mutombo. And the Kings lead by 1.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
Too many of those to count. These teams have matched each other shot for shot, play for play. It has been impressive.
And it's sent back by Mutombo. And they're moving it up. Here's Powell. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. He's coming off an excellent season. 16th in steals and amongst the league's top-tier scorers. Top 20 in points per game.
And one of the better steals guys in the league. Last year, he got his hands on the ball all the time, it seemed.
Okay. Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. The Clippers have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
First personal foul.
Elbow. 2.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Kings.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And both free throws good for Thomas. Here's Payton. He dishes it to Powell. Floats one up, and he sinks the layup. And the Kings lead by 2.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Thomas kicks to Jordan. It's stolen by Van Exel. Here's Payton, and it's blocked by Jordan. Van Exel against Thomas. Los Angeles with another miss.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
Now here's Thomas. Randolph. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
Good job threading that pass into the lane. I like his vision, guys. He sees everything.
Kicks it to Powell. To the left wing. Van Exel against Jordan. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Kings have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Dennis Rodman, who's checked in for Jordan. Both good from the line that time. The Clippers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Over to the left wing. Rodman kicks to Randolph. D2 from Anderson. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Anderson's got it all tied up now for the Clippers. Sacramento's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Powell kicks to Mutombo, and he dunks it down.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And it's Ilgauskas missing.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
Mutombo sets a screen, and there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Kings have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are a concern, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
Nowitzki a screen to the middle and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Now we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Fifth, the Clippers.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Thomas kicks to Randolph. Anderson against Van Exel. Anderson passes to Ilgauskas. The shot is off. Mutombo with some nice D.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Van Exel. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Kings have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Clippers trail by 4. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Rodman, and he makes good on the layup. Rodman's got his first points of the night. Kings have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first.
Some numbers for Thomas. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 15 points a game, 9 assists and 3 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, his skill set is solid. He's a good ball handler. He makes good decisions in playmaking. He's really the ideal backup.
Here's Van Exel. Payton dishes to Nowitzki. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Clippers trail. It's Anderson with the drive. Now the dish to Thomas. Ilgauskas a screen on Mutombo. Off the pick. Ilgauskas. Good.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Powell. Mutombo sets a screen. Powell kicks to Mutombo. Kings moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Van Exel. Sacramento again missing. Rodman goes in. The feed to Anderson. Outside Randolph. Thomas against Payton. Thomas passes to Ilgauskas. Deep 2 from Anderson. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Kicks it out to Nowitzki. He feeds it to Mutombo. Over to the wing. From about 19 feet. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And he beats the buzzer to end the quarter.
Terrific shot there. I mean, he was calm, he was poised, didn't rush it at all. You got to tip your hat to him. That was well done.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Sacramento up 2. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team.
it's easy. It's basketball. It's out there having fun. It's out there working together. The biggest thing is the defensive end. As long as we keep that up, we're going to.
You don't hear too many players, Greg, saying it's easy and they're not too concerned.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about, and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at Los Angeles. We've got Reed, West out there with Anthony. Then it's Thomas, and it's Jordan in at the 2 guard. So he gets them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Richmond outside. He kicks it to Porter. Drummond a screen. Off the pick. Porter, no luck. Clippers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. And Thomas, here we go, and they take the lead. Thomas got 6 points.
Oh, a little touch of class there at the end of the play as he is able to convert on the finger roll.
Mutombo sets a screen. Now here's Porter. All sorts of time. And it's off the back rim, no good.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Now here's Thomas. Anthony dishes to West. Terry Porter comes up with the rebound. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Dishes to Drummond. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Left side, Jordan. Down low, Reed. And it's sent back by Mutombo. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Porter kicks to Richmond. Drummond passes to Worthy. Richmond against Anthony. Shot left block. Richmond no good.
Now nice work there to contest the finish inside.
You know, they got the shot they wanted, but his defense, I mean, deterred them from those plans.
Now here's Jordan. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Jordan's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's Drummond missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And he gets it to go. Now it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
Porter, no luck.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
Yeah, you know, their lead's increasing, and they've got to be feeling better and better about the way this game is starting to play out now. So we'll see if they can close it out.
Here is Porter. Isaiah Thomas picking up that last basket. Richmond with the bucket.
It's first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Clippers leading by 5.
Los Angeles timeout.
find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, well, Larry Drew had some advice for his team over that last break. He's looking for some old-fashioned offense right now. He wants the pick and roll to be the centerpiece of their game plan at that end of the floor. Also, he said that he'd like them to operate quickly on offense, finding and taking shots early in the shot clock. They're not going to wait for halftime. They want those adjustments to have an impact right away. Over to you, Kevin.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
I tell you what, fellas, he loves those mid-range jumpers. I mean, that's where he makes his money.
Drummond the screen. Here's Porter. And it's Reed pulling it down.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Now, here's Porter. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Richmond with the screen on Thomas. Lets it go. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut to just 5 on the basket from Richmond. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Thomas goes in. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Porter dishes to Worthy. Drummond sets the screen for Porter. And stolen by Thomas. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Jordan with it. And Worthy picks him up defensively. And the shot is good. That's 10 points for Jordan. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Clippers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Thomas passes to Carmelo. Back to Thomas. Sacramento grabs the miss. Porter with it. Feeds it to Worthy. Drummond a screen. Here's Richmond. Again, Richmond missing. And it's the Clippers' ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Thomas kicks to Reed. From 10 feet out. Almost, but it rolls out.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Mutombo dishes to Worthy. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Drummond with a screen on Jordan. Here's Porter. Reed with the steal. Now the Clippers moving it up. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Agility leads to thievery there as he got his hand in there to get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And Clark, that's been the story of this game so far. I mean, they cannot hand over any more easy points in the open floor.
Clippers with the ball. After the Kings pick up 2. And that one's good.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
A different look for the Clippers. Ilgauskas is checked in for Reed. Randolph comes in for David West. And it's Rodman in for Carmelo Anthony. Free throw good, Jordan.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities. Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Drummond a screen. Payton passes to Nowitzki. Ring shot on the way. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And that's now 9 points for Nowitzki.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Now here's Payton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
The free throw drops for Powell. Second free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 7. Thomas kicks to Ilgauskas. Back to Thomas. Passes to Randolph. From 11 feet away. Randolph can't get that one to fall. Sacramento's gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. No one covering. And that's 11 points for Dirk Nowitzki. Clippers have gone 8 of 16 from the field in the second quarter. A nice efficient 50%. Pass to Jordan. Randolph a screen. Thomas kicks to Rodman. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Jordan. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Payton kicks to Nowitzki. And the pass to Van Exel. They set the screen. The shot by Powell, no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. Outside, Rodman. Rebound by Van Exel. And now the Kings, fast break. Here's Powell. Finish off the break. Powell's got 7 points in the game.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 8. Pulls up from the corner. And that one goes long.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice.
Look at that jam. Just beautiful.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Payton kicks to Nowitzki. Pass to Van Exel. And stolen by Jordan. And now the Clippers on the break. Thomas is running. Here's Rodman. That's tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Not as good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Payton.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
He dishes it to Van Exel. Drummond a screen. Powell down low. He's against Jordan. Nowitzki's shot's good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Rodman kicks to Jordan. Randolph a screen. The dish to Rodman. And there's the feed to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. From the arc. The Clippers rebound. Rodman passes to Randolph. Outside for Thomas. He feeds it to Ilgauskas. Back to Thomas. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Thomas dishes to Ilgauskas. Tries yet again. Bounces high off the rim and drops. There's 47 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Payton kicks to Nowitzki. Drummond passes to Powell. Back to Drummond, 13 feet away. The Clippers grab the miss. Randolph's got 4 rebounds in this game.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Kicks to Rodman. Shot clock at 5. Off target on the outside leaner.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And that does it for the first half of play. Clippers lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Carmelo, some great help off the bench during this first half. What does their contribution mean to this team?
Well, I mean, we always believe that we have one of the better benches in the NBA. And when they come to play like we're playing so far, you know, it makes it a tough game. It makes it a tough team to beat. And, you know, just hoping we can keep that up.
It certainly takes some pressures off the starters. Melo, thanks for the time. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. A pretty close game for the Clippers throughout the first quarter. The biggest lead for them during the period was 6. The second quarter was when things really came together for them. And the result is they were able to build a solid 6-point lead at the half. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, they're generating points in the paint, which I like to see. Too often teams fall in love with the 3, and the defenses can key on that. You want to keep your offense unpredictable, which is why you need to establish a presence inside. Once you do that, then you can play inside out, and you've got the defense right where you want it.
Shaq, how do you think Sacramento played?
When you think about giving up 3 or 4 extra turnovers, that can mean 8 or 9 points at the other end. That's why every coach preaches it. Take care of the basketball. Bottom line, they need to protect the ball and play under control.
That's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
On the court right now for the Kings, Andre Drummond is out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Richmond. Then it's Worthy. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. He kicks it to Drummond. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one's on Anthony. The Kings have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both. Los Angeles leading by 6. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Rodman with the ball. He's picked up by Drummond. A nice shot by Jordan.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Nowitzki a screen. Porter dishes to Nowitzki. Feeds it to Porter. Drummond up top. Outside Worthy. Here's Porter. No good. Excellent D from Thomas.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Dishes it to Anthony. Rodman with a screen on Nowitzki. Passes it to Reed. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Quick hands and the ability to anticipate the opening to create a turnover, so valuable, especially for a guard, as we see 2 tremendous talents with their ability to steal that ball away.
You know, and John Stockton, the only player to have cracked the 3,000 barrier in terms of career steals. You ask the fans about Stockton, and it's his passing they'll remember. But if you ask the players he's played up against, they'll tell you it's his defense that was just as sharp.
That free throw missing. And he's good on the second. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Thomas against Porter. Pass to Richmond. He dishes it to Drummond. Back to Richmond. The pass to Porter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's Drummond with the drive. Great communication on the alley-oop. Drummond's got his first bucket in this one.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Jordan kicks to Thomas. And the layup's good off the glass. Thomas got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Clippers.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
To the middle, here's Nowitzki. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Nowitzki's got 15 points. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Jordan out to Anthony. From 13, that drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got 4 assists in the game.
Guys, they've had a solid start to the second half offensively. Gotten good looks, and they've made 3 out of 4 of them.
To check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on Larry Drew's huddle. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Nowitzki. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
All right, Doris, thanks. The drive by Anthony, played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 12-point Clipper lead.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, you might as well make those adjustments right away.
A moment here to look at the numbers for Anthony. Coming off a terrific season. Last year averaging 24 points per, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And the numbers, while pretty outstanding, I mean, we've now come to expect that from this guy.
Completely in harmony with what his coach is trying to do there. Just a marvelous all-around talent.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. A baseline J, and it's Anthony again missing.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Nowitzki sets a screen for Porter. Pass to Nowitzki. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Thomas. And that's 12 points for Carmelo Anthony.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Nowitzki with the screen on Thomas. Porter against Thomas. Nowitzki a screen. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Nowitzki no good on the free throw. And the Clippers making a switch here. West is checked in. On the wing, Richmond, guarded by Jordan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, Mitch Richmond in this one, he's got 13 points, and he sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
This is really production personified from long range.
It's his first trip to the line.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Here's Thomas. He's got 10. West outside. The feed now to Thomas. It's the floater, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Clippers?
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from Thomas. And it's the Kings with the ball. Down by 12. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Mutombo passes to Porter. The dish to Richmond. Clock at 6. That one off the back iron and out. Clippers leading by 12. Reed, a screen on Richmond. With the floater, a shot by Jordan, no good. Kings have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Porter kicks it over to Worthy, and he bangs it home with one hand.
You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
Yeah, what a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Worthy against Thomas. Here's Anthony. Misses off the right iron. The Kings trail by 10. Porter dishes to Mutombo. Left side, Worthy. Here's Nowitzki. The shot is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Thomas. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers. Kings have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% for the field. Mutombo sets a screen. Worthy a screen on Thomas. Porter. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Reed kicks to Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And now let's have a look at the teams that were last year's best from the free throw line. The Clippers in second.
You know, it's interesting when you look at this team, Kevin. I mean, they found a way to get their whole team to knock down free throws at a consistent level. I mean, a team that can't make free throws, that's a huge liability and one you don't want to deal with. They'd like to repeat their success at the line this year.
And stolen by Jordan. Outside Anthony takes the three. Richmond with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Porter with it. Now Thomas defending. Shot off the screen. Porter, no luck. Clippers leading by 12. Jordan the pass to West. Thomas trying to break loose. West can't hit. Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Porter kicks it over to Worthy. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Richmond. Second shot opportunity, and Mutombo finishes inside. Mutombo's got 6.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's West. Rebound by the Kings. Richmond dishes to Worthy. Porter against Thomas. Porter passes to Richmond. Worthy kicks to Mutombo. Shot clock at 5. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, heads up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Ilgauskas is checked in for the Clippers. Randolph comes in for West, and then for Sacramento. Van Exel comes in for Dirk Nowitzki, and it's Elfrid Payton in for Porter. Clippers leading by 7. Outside Thomas. Michael Jordan on the wing. And again, no good by the Clippers. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. And stolen by Ilgauskas. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Anthony leading the charge. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
They've struggled against him in this one, just no answer for Thomas. 13 points and 9 assists. The motor on this guy is amazing. Completely revved up. He's been everywhere today.
And it's hard to say which has influenced the game more, really, his offense or his D. I mean, take your pick.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That's good from Thomas. Anderson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Good on both.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
Payton dishes to Richmond. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. That's good from Richmond. Here's Jordan. He's got 25. Now Thomas. To the paint. It's stolen by Mutombo. Payton against Thomas. Here's Payton. He feeds it to Van Exel. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Ilgauskas.
Shooting for Los Angeles, Nick Van Exel. Taking 2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Sacramento making some changes. Drummond's checked in for Worthy, and it's Powell in for Richmond. So he gets them both. Clippers leading by 4. To the inside. That's good from Randolph on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Kings have gone 8 of 14 on their shot attempts here in the 3rd. Some pretty nice work. There's the pick. Kicks to Van Exel. Here's Powell. Defended by Anderson. Feeds to Payton. Shot clock at 6. Mutombo is screened on Randolph. Here's Payton. Cannot hit. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Mutombo. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Randolph a screen on Payton. This is Ilgauskas. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Got a chance here to check out how the Kings ranked in the NBA last season, Kevin. 5th in second chance points, 6th in blocks. And they were in the top half of the league in field goal percentage as a team. And part of that was due to the fact that they were a little inconsistent offensively.
And just go revisit those numbers in terms of second chance points. That was elite. And they weren't shy about sticking their nose in there and going after the ball.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
He's off on the first. James Worthy's checked in for Powell. And the second free throw, good. The Kings trail by 5. Mutombo sets a screen. Passes it to Drummond. And the call will be against Ilgauskas. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2.
Los Angeles, James Worthy at the line for 2.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
And he can't get the first one. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 4. Anderson outside. Thomas a screen. Pass to Jordan. A 3 from Anderson. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Kings trail by 7. Drummond with a screen on Jordan. Here's Van Exel. Drummond, an easy layup after coming off the pick. Drummond's got 4 points in the quarter.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Randolph, a screen on Payton to the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 6 points for Zach Randolph. Sacramento's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Here's Mutombo. Cannot hit. Some solid defense from Randolph. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The drive by Jordan. Deep 2 from Anderson. Anderson can't get that one to fall. The Kings trail by 7. Payton kicks to Van Exel. Banked in off the glass. Van Exel's got 9.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
Thomas passes to Randolph. Outside Jordan. To the middle. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. That's good from Randolph on the assist by Anderson. That's now 8 points for Zach Randolph. And the Kings shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Van Exel kicks to Payton. He dishes it to Worthy. Shot clock at 6. And here is Van Exel. The baseline J off the mark. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by 7. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. The Kings trail by 7. Thomas is out there with Jordan. Then it's Reed. Then it's Dennis Rodman. And it's Anthony in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
That's his second personal. Shooting for Los Angeles, Andre Drummond. Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Drummond. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Clippers leading by 6. Inside. And Anthony gets it to go.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals. Thomas with the steal.
down low. It's tipped. Nowitzki with the steal. Now the pass to Porter. Van Exel kicks to Drummond. And stolen by Thomas. And now the Clippers on the break. Here's Rodman. Offensive rebound. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to go on Mitch Richmond.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Drummond with a screen on Thomas. Thomas against Porter. He kicks to Drummond. And it's Reed pulling it down. Reed's got 7 rebounds in the game. Shot from 16. And he hits the jump shot. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Clippers.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see. Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Yeah, the defense is all about disrupting timing and spacing, and what they've got going right now is not getting it done.
There's the pick. Nowitzki dishes to Van Exel. Nowitzki with the screen on Jordan. Tipped away.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Reed a screen on Van Exel. Double team on Thomas. Reed a screen. Here's Rodman, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
Here's Van Exel. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Richmond against Reed. Drummond controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And that's a really deft touch right there, guys.
And he just guided that ball back up and in. You know, Clark, just a fingertip touch on the ball.
Really well done.
And you know what? No need to catch it in a situation like that. He's got terrifically soft hands, and that finish doesn't allow the defense to react.
Anthony. Here's Thomas, and it's sent back by Drummond. And they get it back. And Anthony gets it to go.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Nowitzki with the screen on Jordan. That 3 off the mark.
It's been a real difficult game for him offensively, and it's cost him.
Anthony, the pass to Thomas. Rodman kicks to Jordan. Just 5 to shoot. And they double up Jordan. Lets it go. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Drummond with a screen on Rodman. But they recover it. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. James Worthy's checked in for Sacramento. And it's the Clippers' ball. This run now up to 13-2. Thomas goes in. Double team on Thomas. Richmond against Jordan. 6 to shoot. Outside Anthony. Shoots from the line. Offensive rebound. Rodman. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg, cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
Anthony on the wing, guarded by Porter. Anthony against Porter. Outside Thomas. Can't get it to go. Richmond with the defensive effort. The Kings trail by 19. Low block shot, and it's good off the glass. Richmond's got 19 points. Now here's Thomas. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
The second half, they haven't taken care of the basketball. Simply put, more turnovers now that could hurt them later.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Good.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
Yeah, he's most certainly not the reason they're in the hole. I mean, his percentage has been outstanding.
Pass to Reed. Thomas a screen. Reed kicks to Jordan. Five to shoot. The feed to Thomas. From deep three-point range, Thomas with another miss.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Porter kicks to Nowitzki. Drummond a screen. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run. There's the dish to Anthony. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. 22 points for Carmelo Anthony.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Porter against Thomas. Porter dishes to Richmond. Nowitzki right side. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Nowitzki's got 10 points in just the second half.
Attention, Staples Center, please. A big round of applause for your Spirit Dance team.
Ilgauskas is checked in for Reed. Mutombo is checked in for Sacramento. Thomas with the ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
The Kings trail by 16. Now Porter. Nowitzki with the screen on Thomas. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Technical foul.
One shot. One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Dirk Nowitzki. Nowitzki a screen. Mutombo kicks to Porter. Wants to get it to Richmond and does. Misses from short range.
And you can see the defender's afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kicks it to Thomas. Rodman sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Anthony.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Nowitzki a screen. Porter kicks to Nowitzki. Uncovered, and he drops that one in. Nowitzki's got 7 points for the quarter. Clippers leading by 15. Here's Thomas. He feeds it to Ilgauskas. Here's Anthony. Here's Rodman. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And the Clippers lead by 17. Sacramento's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Porter passes to Richmond. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that?
You don't, Kevin. I mean, as a defender, you got to just stash that one in the memory bank and make sure it doesn't burn you the next time.
Here's Anthony. Back to Thomas. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ilgauskas. That's in there. Thomas with the assist.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Nowitzki. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Clippers leading by 17. Anthony dishes to Thomas. .146 left to play in the final quarter. Anthony against Nowitzki, and he gets the bucket. And it's now 26 points for Carmelo Anthony.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
.137 left to play in the final quarter. Mutombo inside, covered by Ilgauskas.
Check out the games that Dikembe Mutombo is having. He's got 11 points and a couple of great-looking rejections. So far, 2 blocks.
Yeah, you know, he's had a great feel for their ball movement down low and for where to be when the shot's going up.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
He misses the free throw. Some changes for Sacramento. Powell, he's checked in for Nowitzki. Van Exel comes in for Richmond, and it's Payton in for Terry Porter. No good on the second free throw. Clippers leading by 19.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Clippers.
And Clark, their hard work on the glass paid off.
You know, they both are excellent rebounding teams. I thought it was a tough battle underneath both ways.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And, Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And while it's a team game, you can't win without guys showing up. And that was the case tonight for Thomas. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
13 feet away. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his third personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Zydrunas Ilgauskas. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas.
Looking at the numbers for Ilgauskas, he has 8 points and 1 steal as well.
The Kings making a switch here. Nance is checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. And so here's Sacramento. Here's Van Exel. And he makes good on the layup.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. West against Nance. West kicks to Ilgauskas. It's stolen by Mutombo. Here's Powell. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Technical foul.
One shot. One shot.
The free throw drops for Powell.
Zach Randolph.
And here is Van Exel. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And Clark, the other, just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Carmelo, we have a question from one of your biggest fans. How do you get off your shots when you're in such a tight coverage situation? A defender right in your grill.
It's easy. If my man backed off on me, shoot it. If I got 2, pass the ball, find somebody else.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Kevin, thank you. So why don't we take a look now at our Jordan Player of the Game?
Well, just look at his assists. I mean, that tells the story for the game right there. He was seeing the court so well, always seemed to make the right decision. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I can't say enough about the contribution he made defensively. Specifically, his on-ball defense was outstanding. He blew up a lot of plays by getting his hand in there and coming away with a steal. And that aggressive D of his helped guide them to this win.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.